Hey, what's going on on YouTube? We are back with part two of Eli the Computer Guy, absolutely savagely, you know what, ripping the CEO of Apple and a lot of their employees and CEOs and all the other people that are not saying anything about slave labor but talk about Black Lives Matter all the time, huh? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this video, and you can check out Eli the Computer Guy. He's a tech guy. He talks about tech stuff, and he's really upset with a lot of really effed up stuff. I mean, he voted for Biden. He's a really great guy. I don't take that against him, but I mean, he's really ripping into the SJWs and stuff right now. So we're gonna check this out because he actually lived in Baltimore and tries to help people, and they don't care.
Again, this is why I don't give a shit about Silicon Valley. This is why I don't give a shit about these virtue signaling little pricks. So much of what makes their corporations so valuable is literally slave labor. Everything that we hold dear in this United States, what we are supposed to hold dear in this United States, right, is what they destroy. They go to these other countries. Again, so that they can get the slave labor, so that they don't have to deal with environmental policy, so that they don't have to deal with unions, so that they can have all of this all clouded because people over there speak different languages, or people in the United States don't take them seriously, right? All of these horrors can happen over there so that Tim Cook can walk out with a fancy new set of headphones or whatever, and you can feel proud that you're wearing headphones that are mercury free. Not blood free. So anyways, whew, I just get pissed. I don't understand. Again, yes, Black lives should matter. Again, 100% Black lives should matter. But I don't understand why Indian lives shouldn't. I don't understand why Chinese lives shouldn't. Right? When you had Chinese companies that literally had suicide nets. Suicide nets. We're not talking about, those Chinese people. Oh, we had to give them extra food in the snack bar, right? When you're a fucking Silicon Valley little prick and you walk to that nice, beautiful little snack bar in your piece of shit little startup and you sit there just swigging on whatever the amazing things that they're giving you as you're getting paid, $100,000 a year, just realize in China they have suicide nets. Because people want to leave so badly that they literally want to kill themselves to get the hell out. Why don't Chinese lives matter? Why don't Indian lives matter? Where is Tim Cook? Where is the GoFundMe? Again, and I know, I've probably pissed off everybody in Silicon Valley right now. I know I've pissed off everybody in Silicon Valley. Nobody gives a shit. I'm just speaking to everybody else. But I just want you to be thinking about this for one fucking half of a second. Right? If are in Silicon Valley and you donated a dime to any of these BLM, in order to get bail or whatever else, and you're just turning a complete blind eye to the Indian folks, you're just garbage. You are just trash. You are worse than the slavers, because at least people know where the slavers are coming from. You are worse than the KKK, because at least the KKK are loud and proud, and you know that they are the bad people. You look at them and go, oh, those are the bad people. Don't be like that. But when you have Silicon Valley who are donating money to the bail effort for African, and then they completely turn the blind eye to the slavery that is happening so that their corporations can be worth so much money. Basically what that is saying is it's not about lives mattering. It's not about social justice. It's not about making a better world. It's about little fucking hipsters, little pathetic little people pretending to be good, pretending to be righteous, right? Just so they can keep milking the system. Anyways, I promised myself. It was kind of funny. It's kind of funny this morning. I kind of was like, Eli, this is the Eli the Computer Guy show. I should probably tone it down a little bit, especially with all the racism and all that kind of stuff. I thought about that this morning. I really thought about that this morning. But then, you just see Tim Cook. Where is Tim Cook's statement? I want to fucking hear that. I want to fucking hear that little bitch's statement about this. Where is the horror? Again, because I've seen Indian police officers. I don't know why. There's this weird thing. There's this weird thing nowadays that white police officers are bad. But Nobody ever talks about the other police officers. That's one of the reasons I talk about South Africa. And again, it's not whataboutism, it's just truth. Like, where you see the poor people in South Africa, and they're in these little shanty towns. So when you talk about quarantine, I mean, again, I've got like a 4,000 square foot house. I've got a couple of ponds. I can go do a run. So you put me into quarantine, you know, it's not exactly like prison. To be clear, it's not exactly like prison, right? But you go to some place like South Africa or one of these places, and you know when they literally, like, their house is smaller than the area where I do these videos, and to call it a house, basically you've got a metal frame where, you know, those metal sheets, right? And then those people are being told that they have to be in their house. And the interesting part is where you see the African, not African American, African politicians sending the African military and police to whip the shit out of the African poor people. And again, I think